Alright, so not only did we fail the bankrupt trader challenge, but we just completely failed the settlement overall. We will have to do better this time. So I think what we're going to do is head to the ominous presence. This is going to give us a royal resupply, which we can use for additional seal fragments. I think our biggest concern at this point is actually acquiring 45 seal fragments before the end of the cycle. We are already this far in. We have 47 years left. So 47, say that's 5-ish settlements. That's only 25 seal fragments. So at 5 seal fragments per settlement, which I think is what we usually, yeah, it seems to be what we get. So yeah, that puts us at 30. We need another 15 from sources. So ominous presence is one possible source. We'll head over here and then 1, 2, 3, 4. If this is a point of interest, that's if this is a negative modifier, then we can use that for a royal resupply as well. And then hopefully kind of just make our way over and find additional seal fragments along the way. Okay. Now our options here are 4 beavers and 2 humans, or 6 foxes, or 3 beavers and 3 humans. I think I definitely prefer this because it comes with an additional 2 villagers. And on top of that, it has more beavers for more wood right off the bat. So let's take that. Then we take our mandatory plus 3 villagers. Our stone, which is pretty important too. We'll take clay, that's pretty important. Actually, here, 42 clay versus... I need to get the ratios into my mind. How much clay goes into 1 brick, just from the crude workstation? I know obviously a proper workshop or something would be better, but... is it worth just taking the brick? Not sure. We'll start off... do we start off with the wood too? We do have beavers, so wood shouldn't be as big a deal. Although I noticed we start off with 14 brick, and we don't start off with cloth or lumber. We'll take some lumber. 14 lumber is going to be a big help right off the bat. And then we'll take some food as well, just to avoid starvation. That will be good. Base resolve is the baseline amount of resolve a species has, without any needs fulfilled or effects applied. Fascinating. So Ominous Presence says, something strange is trapped beneath the ground. Gain twice the hostility each year, but every time a villager dies or leaves, hostility decreases by minus 15 points. So this is where we might want to actually pick up cannibalism and, what is it? Blood tax? Something like that? Where it gives us amber every time someone leaves. Trees give more wood. Because, yeah, if we, like, sacrifice people, we reduce hostility, which is very interesting. But, of course, we're gaining additional hostility every year. We have our usual prestige negative modifiers. And saturated air. A pleasant, earthy scent is in the air. Gain +1 to global resolve for every 30 units of water used in rain engines. So, that's pretty amazing. It's only in effect during the drizzle season, but that's pretty cool. Not bad. Swarms. Okay, so villagers with this effect have -2 penalties to the resolve added every 60 seconds as long as they don't have housing. So that should not be an issue for us. We'll just build houses and we'll be fine. Acid Rain says recipes producing building materials yield 50% fewer goods during the storm. That's actually pretty tough. That's a mean one. Melancholy. So this is where we want complex food and housing. Otherwise people will gain the same effect as swarms. But this one requires complex food as well, which is a little bit harder to fulfill than just housing. That's at 3 hostility, and then at 4 hostility we have Rotten Rain. The rain carries a strange rotten pollen with it. A blood flower will spawn somewhere in the settlement every 90 seconds. Blood flowers are actually not that bad. When you deal with them, when you assign someone to remove the blood flower, you actually get resources out of it, so it can be helpful in a way. Just going to put some pathing over like this, and we'll get our woodcutters camp down. We'll put 1, 2, 3, like usual. And go ahead, guys. We'll wait to see what our orders are. Fabulously, of course. We're working on things. You know what? While people are kind of not building, we'll put park down preemptively. I know we're going to want a park, and we're going to want some shelters as well. So let's just get these things going. May as well. We've got people hanging around. Alright. So now the beavers will begin chopping down the trees. There we go. Cornerstone. Well-rested workers. Oh. Villagers with the leisure need fulfilled have a 25% chance of doubling their yields. Well, look at that. Leisure need, leisure need. 2 of our species like that. That is quite good. So that's certainly something we can aim for. Value added tax. So packs of trade goods are worth 25% more when sold through the trade routes or directly to traders. That didn't work out for us last time. Definitely on my part, I had the choice at one point of choosing packs of trade goods, and I went for packs of provisions instead. That was kind of a mess up on my part, I think. But we're not going with that this time. With provisions, haulers don't have to return to the hearth as often. Increases time between breaks for haulers by 50%, which only affects up to 3 people in our settlement. So that seems like a very weak node to me. Leftover crops, we don't know if we'll be getting herbs. I could check. There's no herbs on the map yet, so no guarantee we'll be getting herbs. Well-rested workers is pretty cool. This won't help us until we actually get a leisure building and ale and container construction for storing that ale, but it's something to aim towards. Leather worker. Hey, look at that. Water skins. So that's a good start. Workshop is going to be what I take because this is just, it's amazing every time I get it. So there's no saying no to that, unfortunately. Water skins and fabric is actually pretty good though. Water skins cost leather. And meat or oil. Yeah, we'll say no to it. We'll take the workshop. Just reliable resource production. So guild house is for luxury. We want leisure. 3-star tools, 3-star oil, and then tea, incense, and biscuits. Now biscuits are also good, right? Do the beavers like that? Yeah, beavers and humans both like biscuits, so that's actually a pretty good choice for us. Just for the biscuits themselves. Alternatively, we could go for oil. Oil lets us turn these things, which we can get from farming. So grain and vegetables are pretty easy to get from farms. So we could certainly get these things to turn them into oil, and then oil we can use for fuel and require less wood overall. And we get 1-star coats. I think we'll take that. Yeah. We'll take the Druid's Hut. And then jerky, oil, 3-star oil again. And a tools shop for 3-star tools again. And a plantation for berries and plant fiber. I think that's what we'll take. Berries and plant fiber are good. The plant fiber can turn into oil, and of course it can turn into cloth as well. We have deliver 5 tools, gain a reputation, gain these things. That's pretty good. +1 to fabric production, +1 to grain production. We just took a farm, we just took a plantation which doesn't produce grain. So we'd be relying on randomly finding grain. I'm not going to take this. And 5 tools is easier to deliver. Timed objective. Have at least 1 hearth upgraded to level encampment level 1. We are absolutely taking that because we're already on our way. So we'll do this. Oh, we've already done it. Look at how easy that was. And then it gave us tools. I should have waited. So tools, wildfire essence, and parts, and then reputation. I'm going to hold off on delivering this just now because I'd rather get rid of some impatience with it. Now let's pick another order. Another timed objective. Deliver these things. We're not going to do it. So we'll ignore that. Yeah. 50% to amount of goods produced in the makeshift post. Amazing. You don't want to be aiming for making stuff in the makeshift post anyway. Sell goods worth at least 20 amber to a trader or trade route. Have a stonecutter's camp. Have a harvester's camp. And deliver 10 bricks gets us some resources that are okay. I think I'd rather do this. I mean, it doesn't cost us anything. Just over time we'll do it. And then we get people and we get amber and so on. Oil. Alright, new blueprint because we got that 1 reputation right off the bat. That's very handy. Now, herbalist camp or trapper's camp upgrades. Okay. I was going to say it's going to be the choice between those, but we have a forum here. That's leisure and education, which is quite good. We want the leisure for sure. What does this do? The chance of producing double yields is increased by 15%. I think we have to take the forum. Yeah. Alright, we're going all in on ale. That's a good one. So, we won't build it right away because we don't have anything to actually... Oh, if we put 3 people in though, then we get 15% more goods. Well, obviously the workshops are immediate priority. Let's get that down. And put a path as well. And I feel like we should probably just open up a glade right away. We've got fertile soil over here, so we could get a plantation going. Actually, we'd want to do that for next year. They're not going to be planting anything this year, so it wouldn't help to open it right away. Yep, use whatever you need. Now this uses stormwater, so if we could find a stormwater geyser, that would be great. Just to get this more efficient. Could open the dangerous glade right away. I am curious what other resources we have. Oh, we have plant fiber right here. I didn't realize. Okay, so maybe the plantation wasn't the best choice since we're going to have plant fiber as it is, but that's okay. Doesn't hurt. Small herbalist camp. We'll build it. I don't think we'll put anybody in it right away because we only have one spare person. I guess we could take people out of wood cutting. What are we doing on wood cutting? So 196 wood. Actually, okay. Take it back. We'll remove at least one person, put them into herbalism. And we only have 11 people, so we need some more people. We need houses for more people. We can house 12 people. Just stack the people in the houses. All right, we'll put another house down, and we should put limits on this. I should have done that right away. They don't use up all of our resources for those things. Although, I mean, really, yeah, I guess you don't want to use up all the clay in case we go for pottery. You want to have some clay left over. Storm season is coming, which means that we're fine. Perfectly fine. Only one hostility, and we don't have any harpies. So I'm actually kind of hoping that our third species doesn't turn out to be harpies, because harpies have been the big challenge for us throughout the previous couple runs at least, because they're so finicky during the storm. They get kind of upset. Well, this is a good time to cut down a path to the farm though. So let's move this over here. This over here. And harvester's camp for plant fiber. I don't feel we need that right away. Let's accept some people because we have the houses for them. So it's 3 people or 2 people. We'll take the more people. And it is harpies actually, so that is kind of a bummer. But what we'll do... See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. So we'll put the harpy in the ancient hearth so that our people can carry more. We're going to have to do something to make that harpy happy. Oh, okay. Now they're just immediately happy. Wonder what changed. Alright. Get our plantation built. Like that. Oh, let me build it. There we go. Farm fields, of course. And there is a little cache here. Okay, resin and fabric. Not terrible. Alright. People, I mean humans. And then we have a bunch of beavers as well. So let's put the beavers in the woodcutters camps. Harpies are below resolve. Why? They have coats. What more could you possibly want? Sorry. The storm is ending and they'll be fine. So, Cornerstone. Queen's Gift. Right. Additional resistance for every 2 woodcutters in your settlement during the storm, which is interesting. Smuggler's Visit. A shady character appears in your settlement. You can choose 1 blueprint from all unlocked blueprints. Whoa. Okay, so that's amazing. That is really, really good, and I would love to take it, except I see over-diligent woodworkers here. Some woodworkers just can't stop working. Gain 3 barrels for every 10 planks produced. We know that we are going to use barrels, so I think we have to take this one. Smuggler's Visit seems incredible, but I think I have to take the over-diligent woodworkers. Yep. I'm not complaining. That's a very good node. Let's choose a new order. I'm not going to bother with packs of building... Ooh, maybe I am. I was going to say I'm not going to bother with packs of building materials, but when you get +3 beaver clan support... Burn blight rot cysts and gain additional blight purging fire production, which means less wood consumed. So that's pretty good. Porridge can be consumed by our humans, so we're happy to see that, and additional people. Let's take this. We'll just finish that order over time. Cut through the forest to discover 3 dangerous or forbidden glades. Not bad. And then this is just sacrifice our resources. We know that we'll be making oil, but I don't know that we'll be sacrificing it. This gives us resin production, which doesn't really help. Fuel consumption on hearths is decreased by 25%, is pretty good, and 20 copper bars is a lot. But I think we'll go for this one. We'll just open dangerous glades as we go along and eventually complete that one too. Alright, so these guys are working hard. I I kind of feel like we should only have berries going. That's alright, we'll let them do their thing. They know best. We need... Well, now we just need a way to make ale, because we have our barrel production. Let's work on oil, I guess. It might be a good time to open the Dangerous Glade. Okay, so let's turn off the incense and coat production. We can keep the coat production, but limit it to... Well, everybody uses coats. Oh. Limit it to 40, I guess. And we'll put a harpy... Oh, we can't put a harpy in. Yeah. We have the harpy working the hearth. Which is worth it, for sure. Yeah, so we kind of need more people. Drew's hut uses clearance water. I guess we just need to cut through here and find reputation. That's the main thing stopping this right now. Oh, actually, we have 14 people. Let's build some apart. We'll build a garden. Garden, where is it? Garden, there you go. And that will help us a little bit. Gets us plus 10% of global production speed. And Ancient Hearth gains corruption resistance. So if we burn this down, it will have a resolve drop 500% faster. So we do not want to start this during the storm. Hang on, 5 minutes, 2 minutes. So we're going to wait until after the storm before we start doing this. But we can do it. As long as we don't consume our coal. And we should be making oil, so that'll be fine. We would get tea, which doesn't help us. We would get scrolls, which will help us. Because our forum can fulfill the education need, which 2 of our people use. So we're very, very happy to have a forum. So burning it down is certainly an option. Calming the spirits would give us plus 2 to global resolve, which I would love to have. And it would cost us some amber, which we don't have. And it would cost us resin, which we can certainly get rid of. So all we need is amber, actually. Let's get ourselves a trading post down. Do we have anything worth trading? I don't think so. Is there anything else we can do for amber? We could trade in some tools to get amber. How many tools do we have? We have 6. It's not enough. That's still not enough. Does this order give us amber? No, it does not. This one does, but we'd have to trade with a trader. Okay. We have a lot of clay, though. That's good. And a stormwater geyser. Oh, this is awesome. I'm just going to quickly throw down a geyser pump. We absolutely want that. Excellent. And let's also just move one of our sets of woodcutters in here. And we'll eventually cut this down. Let's force them. Alright, so we're waiting until after the storm for this? No, we don't need to wait until after the storm. We just need the amber. Let's get our trading post down like I said I was going to. And we will hopefully be able to trade for enough amber. We did get a bunch of wildfire essence, actually. We have 8 now. So 6 wildfire essence we can spare for 15 amber. And that gets us very close right there. And then we can sell not much else. Oh, we got a ton of wood. Holy cow. Alright, you know what? What other woodcutters do we have? We have beavers everywhere. Okay. They're doing a good job. And you know why that is because this environment actually says that you get more wood from trees. So we probably don't need as many beavers as we set out to use. I also don't need 2 people in the geyser pump. Let's get another beaver in here and install a rain engine. And we'll just crank that up and then get a blight post going as well. Look at this. Blight post. Blight post can be set up. We'll set up over here. Put the path across like that. This thing is lacking water for the time being. We'll get some water eventually. Alright. So this gives us faster production speed and get extra production yields. Now our harpies are unhappy. So I think we're doing fine on woodcutters overall. We're just going to take them out for now. We will... There you go. That reduces hostility, which means that we are no longer unhappy. If I accept more people, then our hostility goes up. I'm not against doing this, though. 18 clay, we have a lot to play, so I think I'd rather go for the food. And more people. Do we have enough houses, though? I don't think so. Maybe we'll hold off. 18 houses. Yeah, we can accept 18 housing. We can accept 4 more people. That increases our hostility. And then I'm just going to click this button to get rid of our woodcutters and hostility back down. Zorg will show up in the springtime. And this thing is 9 minutes remaining. You know what? Let's get somebody working on this just to move the resin over. So that when we get the amber, then... Oh, we only need 15 amber. Hey, look at that. So when we get the amber, then we will be good to go. And blight posts, we can have Harpy working in here. Set a limit of 10 on that for now. Do not use these resources. Do not use those resources. Thank you. Okay. Okay, this is going well. Every time I say that, I end up losing. Not every time. I exaggerate. Our geyser pump, though, a stormwater geyser pump, and a workshop is amazing. So nice. We could even increase the production speed. I don't think we need to, though. But we're going to have a surplus of stormwater, I'm sure. Okay, Zorg is here. Oh no, he doesn't want to buy our... He doesn't want to buy our wild presence. Uh-oh, that's not good. So let's have a quick look. So export specialization, we're not worrying about that. Deep pockets. That's not going to help us. Obsidian runestone. The ancient hearth's resistance to corruption is increased by 400, and driving water. Woodcutting speed will increase by 10% for every 150 units of water used in rain engines. I don't think woodcutting is going to be our downfall this game. So I'm going to re-roll here because none of these really appeal to me. Export specialization is really, really good if you're doing that stuff, but I'm not. So cannibalism, how about that? Firekeeper's armor, spices for biscuits produced. Well, we're very happy to produce biscuits because everybody likes biscuits. Burning cysts works better. Trading routes help. Meat every time a villager dies or leaves. Spices. Herb and root production. We're not making our biscuits out of herbs and roots, we're making them out of berries because we already have a plantation. So I'm going to pass on this as well, I think. I know I was saying that cannibalism might be useful because of the negative modifier where people leaving reduces our hostility, but I'd still rather have people leave. Let's re-roll and hopefully find something cool. Okay, so stuff burns longer for every impatience point you have. Local taxes. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. We found it. So quick look at this other stuff. Trade routes are worth 1 more amber. That seems really strong. Wow, that seems really strong. Silent looting is awesome, but we're not going in that direction. Local taxes is the obvious choice. Gain 12 amber for every 50 ale produced. I'm hoping to produce ale. I'm glad we re-rolled. Let's not deliver that just yet. Let's look at our other orders. Now, open a forbidden glade. This is not the time for us to do so. But it would give us +5 to plank production, which is incredible. And metallurgic proficiency, which can be helpful. Complete at least 2 events by making a decision. Empathy. I think we're about to do one. We're hoping to do one. I'm going to ignore this. I love 10% villager speed, but I'm going to ignore it anyway because I don't want to bother with building materials. This one does get us packs provisions, and it does get us tools. This certainly seems like the best option if we were able to head through a forbidden glade. Oh, there's one right there. So we could do it. +5 to plank production. I still don't think that we're going to have an issue with planks or wood, though. So that doesn't have as much value this run. 40 pickled goods is nice, but it's temporary. Metallurgic proficiency is nice, but I don't really need it. I'm not aiming for that. So we're going to avoid this just because this would cause extra strain on our settlement. We'll just go with the empathy because it's easier to complete, I think. And do we have anything in here that gives it amber? No. Deliver 20 amber. Trader will arrive quicker, and it gives us some wild presence. Or need for luxury fulfilled. We're not aiming for that either. It would give us stuff we like if we were doing it, right? Wine production for luxury fulfilled, that'd be great, but we're not doing that. Complete 10 trade routes. We're definitely not doing that either. We'll take this just in case we happen to go for wine, but Not likely. So, Zorg here, we would like to sell you some goods. We have so much wood. We can sell you... Well, we can sell you all of it. Oh, it doesn't help. We might be in trouble. Can I trade you 8.28? I need a total of 15 amber. Resin's worth a decent amount. Well, I'll throw in the planks. And we'll throw in some fabric as well. Let's keep a little bit for ourselves. Keep 3 fabric and 2 planks. And we'll just say auto on this. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, I have to type in what I'm actually aiming for. Here we go. I'm aiming for 15 amber. Say auto on this, 21. Alright. And that actually says... Okay, hold on. What am I missing here? Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I was lining up with 15. Okay. We have lots of clay, so we'll be fine. Feels bad trading away our stuff like this, but we want that amber so we can get this thing done in time and not have terrible stuff happen to us. What would happen, actually? Harmony has been disturbed. -5 to global resolve and 1 impatience point, so we absolutely don't want that to happen. We have 15 amber now. These guys are going to run and carry it. Good job. They're going to calm down those spirits. Now, they're going to start working on it, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. 4 minutes. We had a minute and a half remaining, so that was definitely worthwhile. Like, it was worth doing that just to avoid this massive negative. And it also gives us +2 to global resolve overall, so it is worth it for sure in the long run. Now, in the meantime, we can get some more wood cutting. We need to offset the cost of those planks. We have 462. We don't need... Okay, we don't need the woodcutters. But they do get us other resources, though. How are we doing on plant fiber? Maybe we get a forger going. Plant fiber... Do we not have any? Okay. Let's get a harvester. Sorry, I said forger. I meant harvester's camp. Away there you go. We can get ancient tablets here. Oh, and pottery. We can use that eventually. So what we really need right now is more reputation, just so that we can get going with the finding a blueprint. I want to find a blueprint. Oh, high level of corruption, 106%. Let's get... Well, they say they've got it covered. I'll put another harpy in here just in case. And we're okay on housing. But we could build a harpy house just to make the harpies a little bit happier, so they don't leave. We get a stone... stone mine. Stone cutter's camp. Good. We could also build a hearth. We have so much wood. Look at that. They've already got the planks up. Oh my goodness. They've made those planks so fast. Alright, guys. This is great. Good stuff, everyone. Let's cut down some trees just to make space for a hearth. And we'll need space for houses too, I guess. We only need one guy in there. Newcomers. Hey. So, 24 stone is pretty cool. Herbs and grain is fine, I guess, but I'll take the 4 people and 24 stone. We do have the housing for them, apparently, so that's excellent. Just for the heck of it, I'm going to put another harpy in there. And that's just to get the corruption down as soon as possible. I am worried about their resolve during the storm. I still see that as being our biggest concern. This guy has nothing else to do. Let's just... workshop. And boost the production speed. We'll stop the woodcutters to reduce our hostility, but the harpies are still going to be unhappy. Ooh, beavers are too. Oh no. That makes things difficult, because this is how I avoid having the harpies leave us. Oh, what's taking... Oh, we have the housing covered. We're good. They did complete this. That's nice. Hang on. Let's put a small hearth down right here. Can we do that? Yeah, we can. Okay. And the beavers want to leave. Well, I guess we have to sacrifice some goods. That's where we're at. So we'll sacrifice some wood. Oh, so close. Stop favoring them, and then the beavers are happy. Okay. That's how we'll deal with that. Wood, 380, but we're still going down at a decent rate. Look at that. It's okay. We'll survive the storm. Put a guy in a hearth and build some houses. We have a lot of wood. I know we're going down in wood. We'll put a bunch of woodcutters in next spring. That'll help for sure. 8, so I'm going to build a human house here as well. Yeah, we'll build one human house. Oh, hang on, what just happened? I'm going to stop sacrificing goods because for some reason our hostility went down. I'm not totally sure what happened there. And we need a part. RP resolve is low. Alright, start burning wood again. Good job with the buildings. Alright, great. Stop burning that stuff. Sahilda is here to see us. I think before we... Okay, we can sell our wild presence. I'm going to do that. But before we do that, let's check our orders and stuff. Because maybe we get orders for, you know, trade with traders and so on. Over-exploitation, we're not going to take that because it gives us plus 30 hostility. I don't really want plus 30 hostility. Secure perimeter is so cool if we were aiming for, like, running around the map doing caches, but we're not. So I'm going to avoid that one as well. Survivor bonding, this is just kind of reliable. 10% villager speed and 1 global resolve. I'm very happy to see that. New order? Use drizzle water and rain engines. Okay. And fulfill treatment needs. Well, I don't think we're really going to be doing the treatment needs, so let's pick the drizzle water one because it may happen. Also, no, we still don't have tools. We need to find dangerous forbidden glades. But I'm busy doing this. We need ale. That's a real struggle. How do we get the reputation for ale? I guess we just need to open glades and find events that can give us reputation. There's a forbidden glade here. Let's do it. Let's just do it. And to do so, we probably should get some woodcutters going. We're certainly going to need them. We're going to need that wood come next storm. Houses are complete. This thing is upgraded. We don't have enough people for level 2 just yet, but it gave us plus 2 to global resolve, which is very nice. Right. So we could actually build... We have a lot of people, don't we? Oh, we're actually only at 2 builders for some reason. I guess we're just making efficient use of people. As I say that, these guys are sitting here not doing anything, but that's okay. 1 blight rot cyst will be spawned for every 32 units of rainwater used. Can I move this? Yeah, I can move this onto the farmland, and then probably move it off and it'll be okay, I hope. These guys are working away at that clay. Well, let's get the service building built. We have a lot of resources. It says that we have 4 consumable items. I don't understand how these tracks work. Okay, I messed something up. Newcomers. So 3 people or 4 people, we'll take the 4 people. And we already have the houses for them. And we can put them in here to gain plus 15% production. We'll put brewers in. Boom. Makes them happy. Makes everybody work better. And then education and leisure will come in as we find the scrolls in Dale. So we're about to open this up. Let's see what this is. Alright. Quick pause. Ooh, what is this? Wildfire. Wildfire spirit. It will wreak havoc on the settlement if it's not contained. The mere presence of a fire spirit can cause spontaneous combustion in its vicinity. It destroys all stored fuel. Oh my goodness, that would be awful if that happened to us. We won't let it happen to us. Oh, I forgot to sell the wildfire essence. That's funny. We need it, so that's good that we have some. Fuel in the settlement's warehouses is disappearing at a rate of 5 items every 15 seconds. Yeah, that's rough. But we would gain 1 reputation, which we sorely need, and 20 amber, which is helpful. All fuel recipes are 33% faster. That's actually helpful to us. Fuel consumption of the hearth is decreased by 33%, and we would gain 2 wildfire essence. We would need a container for this, which we certainly have. We would need water for this, which we do have. Would they carry it and then get more from the geyser? We would need parts for this, which that would be quite costly. So we'll go with return because it's an empathy decision, which we want for our order. And we also kind of like having the reputation. It's the main thing we're hunting. So we'll start working on that. A smokehouse gets us jerky, which makes our harpies happy. So we will do this as well. Go ahead and investigate that. Is there any use turning things in here? We get parts, we get oil. These are all good things. We'll hold off on it though. Parents water geyser. Here comes the storm and we're burning away our fuel. Yeah. Maybe not my best choice. So people are quite unhappy. We'll get rid of... Oh no, we have melancholy going on. Everybody's affected by melancholy. So we certainly need to be burning fuel. 148 wood. This is not looking great for us. Start using it though. Should I just burn coal? I wonder if I should just burn coal. Because that event is consuming our coal, right? Like it's going down. We'll get this done soon. 2 minutes. So every 15 seconds. 5 items every 15 seconds is really rough. Wow. We are running out of stuff. 25 oil. Can you make oil a little bit faster, please? Uses clearance water. We have the resources. Not too bad. Let's get people working on oil because we need it. Also, the coats, apparently. You know what? This is a good argument for building a geyser on the clearance water. Clearance water geyser. And then we'll have clearance water for the druid's hut. Harpy resolve is low. Why is Harpy resolve very low? Because we ran out of wood. Okay, this will keep us alive for a little bit longer. We're going to run out. Yeah, we ran out immediately. Alright, there goes a harpy. Minus 15 hostility though. That's nice. Alright, okay, we only lost 1 person. Not the end of the world. So we can sell him some wildfire essence. Alright, I know I did this last time and then forgot to look at the trader, but we'll check this first. Grain bags, secure trail. None of these are good for us. None of these help us. Can we get a reroll? Newcomers arrive 25% quicker. Do we produce any insects? Maybe. Just gain pigment for the heck of it? Yeah, I'll just take that. Maybe it'll help us. Not sure. Okay, we completed 2 empathy events, which gives us some tools and other stuff. Hooray. And then those tools we can use to complete this one to get more resources. I don't think we need those things right now. We'll hold off on that one. Okay. Deliver 30 ale and need for leisure fulfilled gets us more ale production. We are absolutely taking that. Again, my big issue is not having ale production. So, no ale production to be seen here. Oh, no, sorry. Whoa. Right there in the middle. Scrolls and ale. We're taking it. The scribe is built. Being built. Now, Bliss, you had some stuff. We could do a trade route, actually, for Amber. Have a quick look at the trade routes available. 10% villager speed would be nice. Drying boards is good. Time spent resting is reduced by 30% when under the effects of clothing. That is pretty good. Because that affects everybody. So, you know what? I'm going to just say all of it. And that gets us 10 amber. That gets us 17.5 amber. Yeah, we're going with that. So 14 amber. You know what? We'll even just say -1 and hold on to 2 packs of provisions. Sure. All right, thank you, and we'll take the drying boards. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That makes everybody more efficient. Which is important, of course. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Ah, we're out of beavers. Can we replace beavers elsewhere? The workshop does not need to be a beaver. Oh, hold on. We need a human in the scribe for sure. And this, you know what? We're going to turn off tool production. Oh no, we don't have any... Oh no, we don't have grain or roots. Gads. We won't use wine for this. Only pigments. The fire's going out. Well, that's not good. You can use oil. Alright, everybody's unhappy because the fire's going out. Fair enough. Put another beaver in there. We have this geyser pump going. We have a smokehouse done. So we have a lot of things that we need people for. We did trade with people, so we'll get 2 people. We did trade, so we get 2 villagers from that. Thank you. We have 27 homeless people because there's no fuel in the hearths. We're gonna get that done, right? There we go. We're okay, we're okay. So, ooh, new blueprint. Monastery for religion and leisure. Bathhouse for treatment. Temple for religion and education. Weaver for fabric. We already have 2-star fabric, so that doesn't help us much. Do we re-roll here? I think we do. Religion and leisure. So treatment would be the one thing that might make sense. Because leisure covers the humans and the beavers. Oh, but education covers the harpies. So I'd rather focus on education. Let's re-roll here. See what we get. Artisan for 2-star coats instead of 1-star coats. That's alright. Trapper's camp. Greenhouse for mushrooms and herbs. Grill for skewers and copper. Oh, hold on. I made a goof there. What did we actually need for ale? We needed grain and roots. Did I just pass up upgraded herbalists? Which would be useful for roots. We don't have any roots on the map anyway. We need grain. Okay. 2-star barrels. Grain and roots. I think we'll just upgrade our trappers camp. This might be a mistake. But I'm doing it anyway. Yeah. Too bad. Also, complex foods is something we could really use. I haven't even thought about that at all. I don't know if we had an option for flour there, but if we did, that would have been the right choice. Smokehouse. Oh yeah, jerky. Right. Jerky, pottery, incense. We'll get somebody working in here. No need for building right now. And then this thing. We'll install pipes. We don't have any pipes. Okay. We will not install pipes. We need more food. Oh no. Maybe get more than one person working on this. Hang on. Jerky, this is not going to help us when we don't have the resources for it. Let's put this person working in a small herbalist camp. And might be time to open another glade just so we can get more food, hopefully. We need more people, so that's not bad. They come with food, so we'll take the ones coming with food. Alright. We need 2 more houses. This one wants 14 people. We should be fine on resources, right? Human house. We'll build another couple of those, and harpies. We have 8 harpies, so we'll build 2 more harpy houses. Lots of fabric. Also, is this thing leveled up? No, we need decorations. So 1, 2. The decorations directly in front of the house. 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4 fire shrines. And is that everything that's needed? Yes. And that will get us 10% higher chance of producing double yields. Is a trader arriving anytime soon? I wonder if we should just summon one immediately. Half an impatience is okay. I'm going to do it. I don't remember. I should have checked what he's actually going to come with. Cooked food, building materials, blueprints, parts, advanced blueprints, and perks. Okay, so not quite what we're looking for. We're looking for grain. Harvest camp needs to be moved. We want grain or roots. Harvester's camp has some fiber over this way. Might be worth building a small warehouse. 1 part. Yeah, it's worth. Alright, this guy is here. He does have biscuits, so that's nice. We have some amber to trade him. Yeah, still no leisure stuff though. Bathhouse, grain bags. Grain production is increased. Well, phooey. I need a source of grain production. 20, and put that there. We can trade you some of our... We can't trade oil. Trade you some of our fabric, because apparently we have a lot. Alright. Thank you for the biscuits. That will help our people. Now, what was I just thinking? Tool production. We do have... I've forgotten. Where's the tool production? It's down here, right? No. Uh-oh, I'm lost. Where are we producing tools? I disabled it. Scribe. Ah, the tools. There we go. So this can use tools. Or make tools. Let's do that. Oh, put a limit. Oh no, there's no... we're just limited by the pigments. That's fine. Okay. Hey, the harpies are happy. Hooray! That is the one nice thing about harpies, is that they're very easy to please. They're just finicky overall. Easy up, easy down. Wood. 60 wood, so we can certainly use some more. Put another woodcutter. Oh my god. Put a woodcutter up here too. Small herbalist camp needs to be moved. That's fine, we can do that. And it would probably be a smart idea to actually build another camp, another farm over here. Plantation. Oop, move this woodcutter. Okay, we'll put it like that so it can cover all the fields. And then, how are we doing on plant fiber? Plant fiber 104, so we're going to turn off plant fiber for this one. Food is more important. Alright, we cannot afford the woodcutters because of the hostility. Harpies are going down to -1. Let's take a human out of another job. Small herbalist camp, that can be a harpy for sure. We're better at it. Human will be in the plantation. And this plantation will also... No, we'll keep plant fiber on that one. Oh, we can harvest plant fiber right there. Take it off. We need the food. Okay, the harpies are at 0 resolve. Oh, hang on. Oh, everybody is covered by the biscuits. Right. That's excellent. Pretty soon they won't be, though. At which point we will have to start burning fuel to get our hostility down. Oh, blood flower. Harpies are unhappy. Harpies are unhappy, so we need to burn fuel. Do we want to use wood or do we want to use coal? We don't have coal. We want... Yeah, wood's our only option then. Alright. Very well. That's not going to last forever. Where's our wood? 24, 23, okay. Yeah, we're probably losing another harpy this... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yep. Okay. Impatience is rising. And then now we no longer have the sacrifice. Okay, herbalist left. That's not good. Well, we'll have a bunch of food in the spring, I think. Or I guess we'll have a bunch of food come clearance season, because that's when they harvest it. Reputation. How are we getting reputation? Let's get a quick cornerstone. Oh, there you go. The harpies are happy now. Frequent caravans. Impatience grows 30% slower for 180 seconds every time you finish a trade route. We're not really doing that. Free samples. Gain 1 parts every time you sell goods worth 25 amber. That's interesting. But not helpful to us. All buildings cost 40% less. Doesn't help us. Again, we're not very happy with what we have as options here. So, I think a lot of these are actually negatives for us. Well, 2 of them are. We'll take the frequent caravans, because maybe we'll do trade routes at some point. Orders. We could complete this order. Gets us 1 reputation, which is a building blueprint. Let's do it. Or, we have 12 tools. Let's do a cache. This large cache would require 24 tools. We certainly can't do that one. But I think there was a small cache somewhere, right? There's a small cache. For half a reputation point, 4.25. With the happy harpies, we'll get there. So I'm going to do this one first. I'm going to take one guy out. There you go. And then put these guys into woodcutting. So that way, it's not as efficient, like in terms of tools to reputation, but we'll still have that one in our back pocket, basically. This one takes a lot more time to complete. So if we have the tools later on and we're in need of reducing our reputation, or reducing our impatience, then I'd want to have the order there so I can just click a button, bam, -1 impatience point. That could be very handy. Now, we are lacking for people again. Hey, right on cue. So that's 6 people versus 6 people. 22 coats is nice. Or those building materials. We'll take the 22 coats, I think. Yeah. We want to be making planks because that gets us more barrels. Not that we're making use of the barrels because we still don't have grain. We'll put harpy in there because harpies are the ones that like the stuff that's produced by it, but they can't actually do much with it anyways. And we need food. Food, glorious food. Reputation's important, man. Okay, here's our 1 blueprint. Barrels don't help us. Biscuits would help us if we were able to make flour. We don't have any way of making flour, do we? Nope. Bathhouse does not help us. Brick oven. Well, I mean, we're obviously taking the cookhouse. Because biscuits please everybody. Of course we're taking that. But we definitely don't have a way to produce flour. Okay, here. Zidane is going to help us a lot. I hope we have the amber to trade her. We have no amber. Okay. Skewers and biscuits. We don't need the pigment. Although, education. Education. For 2 people. What does it cost to make pigment? Okay. Zidane is here. It costs us resources we can't spare. We could use it. Copper. We can use it. Okay, that's fine. Not the end of the world. We will use these things. We're not going to use roots because roots are going into our ale. Keep those out. Now, we'll put 1 human here. We need these beavers working in woodcutting. Just so that we don't run out of wood come the storm. Woodcutter's camp right there. It's probably a good idea to open another glade. So, alright. +3 to oil production is quite a lot. Spiced ale. Additional +5 to resolve when under the effects of leisure. I would love to have that, but we need a way to actually make our ale. This is sad. So, biscuits would get us something. Flour would get us more. get us flour. Make some flour. We can certainly trade away some resin. We don't need the resin for anything. Okay, how much resin? And then remove some of the biscuits. There we go. This seems like a good trade. Alright. That was very helpful. Thank you, Ziadani. Now, we got the flour from her, so we'll be able to make biscuits for a good while. But we still need grain or roots. She didn't have any, right? I didn't miss that? No. Okay. Alright. Time to open a glade, I think. We're not taking the shortest route there, but that's okay. We need 2 more reputation before we get another blueprint. We're doing okay on housing still, so that's nice. And they're busy harvesting those berries, which we're then making biscuits from, right, guys? Right. Cookhouse uses drizzle water. Oh, hang on, clearance water. Did we ever get pipes? No, we did not. Oh well. This guy and the clearance water geyser does not need to be there. Let's get somebody else in here. And remove all the woodcutters. Still not enough. No! How are we doing on wood? 343. I think we'll be okay this time. Hopefully. They're not covered. How do people not have complex food? I don't understand. We have all those biscuits. What happened to all the biscuits? They're making skewers, so that's good. I think what we'll do is... There we go. An event? What is this? Blood flower. Oh, a blood flower opened. Good. That's nice. We actually want this because it gives us resources. It gives us grain! We need more blood flowers. Oh, we reduced our hostility so we won't get any more. Too bad. Maybe we stop? No, that makes the humans... Oh, there you go. The humans are happy. We're good. Education is being fulfilled. That's nice. Now, pigment. So, yeah, they're working on that with copper. That's good. And then skewers. Wait a second. Nobody eats skewers. Don't make those. Whoops. Newcomers. This is not a good time for you guys to show up, I think. Oh, actually, now is a perfect time because it's the end of the storm. So, that is 8 people versus 7 people. We'll take the 8, I guess. I don't know. 14 coal seems more useful. I'll take 7. 5 people need houses. I think. Oh, we want to move these closer. And put beavers in them, of course. 1 more woodcutter, and then we'll put 1 down. Where was our other camp? There we go. Just for the heck of it. And we'll build beaver houses. Beavers have really been pulling through for us. Good job, guys. That will generate more planks, which generates more barrels, which we aren't making use of. But we will when we get that blood flower done. So, newcomers arrive quicker. Meat production is increased. Gain 2 amber for every 20 sea marrow produced. So again, none of these are helping us. We'll just hold off on it. New orders. So this order actually does help us produce more stuff, and it gets more people, so why not? We'll do that. Now, people need to build these. New threat blood flower. Well, we did get another, so that's nice. This one gets us crystal growth. It's amazing to me that the blood flowers help so much. Like, these are really nice rewards for a blood flower. I guess the problem is that it does destroy stuff. Cooked and raw food. It does cost a bunch. But I'm happy for that. Those rewards. Crystallized dew production. Very interesting. Now the scribe is allowed to make tools. That's good. Alright. We're about to get another blueprint, which is awesome. And they're completing these houses. This place could be upgraded. Build another park. And another garden. Low on food. Makes sense because the blood flowers are eating it all. Alright, Bliss is here. Bliss will save us. So we could buy some ale from him. We only have 9 tools. I feel like we should have more at this point, but that's okay. So I think we want to buy the ale. That's going to be a big one for making our people happy and efficient as well, because we have that first cornerstone we picked was the 25% production bonus if your people can drink beer. So that's going to cost all of our oil for barely anything. Oil is not worth a whole lot. What else can we trade? All of our bricks, we have lots of coal. All of our planks, we can make more planks. All of our fabric, we can make more fabric. Okay, that gets us, look at that. Yes, that's exactly what we need. All right, so be it. We'll do it that way. And now we kind of sit and wait. Oil and copper, low on food. Maybe those ancient tablets would be worth doing this for. Well, we'll see what happens in this place, which they're not getting to because I didn't click the trees properly, I guess. Thank you, Bliss. Alright, Altar of Decay. So, Altar of Decay says, Decay reduces hostility every time a villager dies or leaves, which really is in line with our current big negative. That's kind of interesting. And these two things don't help us, so we're going to try and perform the ritual. What would that cost us? Resin? We can sacrifice some resin. We are fine to do that. And so somebody dies. Kills one random villager. Yeah. Alright. Get to it, people. We have a ritual to perform. Ooh, berries. Herbalist camp. Nope, that's a small herbalist camp. Sea marrow, though. Mushrooms. Do I build another herbalist camp for the mushrooms? We have clay, we have some vegetables over here. Can we gather the vegetables? Sorry, small foragers. No, we can't. Yeah, because food is still kind of an issue for us. 30 skewers that we can't actually consume. 30 forage, which we can consume. And this is, ooh, 40 biscuits. Well, how do you do? Let's take that. We'll investigate that, sure. A harpy. Oh yeah, of course, a harpy died because we sacrificed her to the altar of decay. That happens. Okay, so sea marrow would be nice. We have a lot of clay. Where's our clay? 186 clay. Yeah, let's get some sea marrow. I think that's worth stuff. We have a lot of workers too, so we'll go in there. And beavers can go in the wood cutting down this way. Should probably open another place because we need food. We need food production. This cornerstone, we'll just decline it for amber, I think. Newcomers arrive quicker. We don't really need more newcomers at this point. Meat specialization doesn't help us because we haven't found any meat. So we'll stick with that. What is this? Fuel and exploration. Our wood is dropping. What's going on with the wood? Oh my gosh, we're still burning wood. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh no. Oh no. We have 6 hostility. This might be the end. We have 6 hostility. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. We don't have any wood because I've been sacrificing it all year. We have oil, so that's good. 23 coals, that does help somewhat. We're gonna lose some people. That's happening and I can't do anything about it. I could sacrifice goods, but it's not gonna help us with negative 18. However, melancholy, complex foods. How do people not have complex foods? I don't understand. We are making the biscuits, right? We might be running out of biscuits though. We don't have flour. Herbalists left, so we certainly need to replace them. But we've made so many berries. Yeah, I haven't really ramped up the food production enough. So here goes another harpy. Firekeeper's missing. That's no good. Let's take a harpy out of the blight post. We don't need that many in the blight post right now. Beaver's about to leave. Are we okay with that? This unfortunately means, okay, we are going to do this one. We'll get some tools and some eggs for food. And we'll also do this one here. Where do we wait? Let's wait. Because the higher our hostility is, the higher our impatience is, the less hostility we have. Let's take a new blueprint. Flour, that's what we need. Flour. Yeah, I was looking for either grain or fruit production, but flour is certainly important. Let's get that going while people leave our settlement. So don't need that for the planks, don't need it for the water skins. Just make us the flour out of mushrooms. Perfect. And we're at 5. Do we have a blood flower somewhere? Yeah. Alright, so this will be sapping our food as well. But it gives us grain. Okay. So newcomers, we can accept more newcomers. I'm going to... the person left. 6. So farmer left. Sorry, I gotta replace everybody that's left us. The builder left, harpy left. We'll just put a human in there. And this order will continue to hold off because, like I mentioned, the higher the queen's impatience is, the less hostility we have. And suddenly, everybody's very happy. That's strange. So this gives us minus 20... hostility is reduced by minus 20 points for every villager that leaves the settlement or dies. That's minus 180 hostility. Incredible. The altar of decay is actually really strong. This thing... If we built a service building here, then that would help. A little bit. Suppliers, super important. We want harpies there. Makes them happy, too. That's okay. We'll just put humans in here to get the flour going. And small herbalist camp has no deposits. That's not a problem. We can move it over here. Okay. So our food problem is somewhat solved by everybody leaving. If we had cannibalism, then it would be very solved. We'd have a lot of turkey. Oh, they're doing stuff with the turkey anyway. So melancholy, complex food, still not quite covering everybody. Acid rain, right? Yeah. Building materials yield 50% fewer goods. All right, let's accept more people. Actually, let's have a quick look at the cornerstone. Sahilda's secret cookbook. 10 jerky for every 10 pies produced. We're not producing pies, unfortunately. Bed and breakfast doesn't help us a whole lot. 10 amber every time a trader arrives is not much at this point. Trade routes are faster by 40%, doesn't help us. 50% to the amount of goods produced in the plantation. I think we will take that because it is food. It is berries that we can put in our biscuits. Okay. And then newcomers, they come bearing parts and leather or bricks. I think we'll take the parts and leather. Now we need beavers cutting down trees. As always. Stonecutter camp. I think I put a guy in there by accident. That's okay. Or he's just always been there and I never took him out. And hostilities rising, of course. More woodcutters in here. Let's get them over this way so they can help cut down the path into the next glade. And maybe also work on this one next. Our hostility or impatience is quite high. I think this is the time to do this. Gets us a new building. Forest hut for resin and crystallized dew. Herbalist camp upgrade. I think that's quite important to us. Of course, I'd rather grain or root production. But the herbalist camp is root production. No, it's not. I don't know why I started saying that. It's not. But it is helpful. So I'm going to turn off berries on this one, and I'm actually going to build a second one. Do we have more mushrooms somewhere? No. Build a second one right here. We do have people. The main warehouse. Put a couple guys in there. Put a guy in there. Alright. Now we have a new place to check out. A forger's camp. How about that? It's a 2-star forger's camp that produces grain and roots. Any grain and roots around? No, unfortunately. Too bad. Oops, I just rotated the screen. Didn't mean to do that. My bad. So the large destroyed caravan. This has ale in it, which makes us happy. -8 to global resolve. We can handle that right now. Or we can send it to the Citadel at the cost of packs, provisions, and amber. Very expensive. Gets us 0.75 reputation. We don't have the packs provisions, so we're looting it. We will send these guys to go loot that. Get that out of the way. And we need to send things to the Citadel for reputation. This one has barrels of ale in it. We want the barrels of ale. That makes our people happy, which gets us reputation, which lets us continue playing. And I want to continue playing. So this is a medium bandage cache here. We can do this one for tools. I do have 15 tools, right? I had in mind that I had 20 and we just spent 5 on the order. Where are my tools? 19 tools. We can afford this. So we'll send... Just one guy can handle that. Sure, he can get that done in 2 minutes without us losing. Yeah. Old Farlip is here to help. So, we have a lot of pigment. Holy cow. That's kind of crazy. This would... Okay, Beaver Clan. Haulers move faster, stone yields, and barrel production. We're not even actually producing our own barrels. We're just getting them from planks. We got water skins too, apparently. What can we sell? What can we buy, even? So he doesn't have anything we're really interested in. Pipes, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can sell some resin. Or we can just trade with the amber, I guess. There you go. Now that lets us boost the supplier's production. Not that they have the resources for it. Also, roots and grain are not going to flour. We've got mushrooms for flour. In fact, let's turn off mushroom consumption, berry consumption, roots, and they can't consume grain anyways. All right, and meat. Okay, that should be good. And then we had somebody else here. The cookhouse uses drizzle water. These guys use Clarence water, so we'll boost that production. Do we need to when we're running out of resources anyway? Maybe not. This one for the oil and the cokes. Oh my gosh, that's why we have no wheat. Oops. You know what, just use plant fiber. And we'll put a limit of like 100 on this. So we don't actually need those pipes that I just traded for. That's okay. What we do need is this stuff. We'll break it open at the cost of some stone. Send one harpy to do that. Guess there's some eggs as well. I don't think I have a trapper's camp. Let's build one. And those vegetables, I still can't afford those. Actually, this is a forage camp, right? So we could get those vegetables if we rebuild this. May as well, why not? Alright. So we're doing better on food. That's good. I just put harpies in buildings that I didn't need them in. Scribe. Scribe can be a herbalist instead. Also the main warehouse, they're working as haulers. That's okay. We're about to get a reputation, right? Or we need our people to be happier, I suppose. But somebody's working on a cache somewhere, which will get us 0.75 reputation. Reputation gained from that cache. And what can we do for more reputation? Not have them be upset, I guess. We have a lot of people. There's a forbidden glade here. And if I move this over a bit, oh, we can put a human in here. Take him out of the Heartless camp and put him in the foragers. And we'll put the harpy in the herbalist. Okay, so at this point they're just gathering the resources. Good job. Harpies are happier. Okay, I'm assuming everybody's gonna be unhappy. We do that, and now they're not unhappy. Good. They will lose happiness as this goes on because they don't have the complex foods they require. Harpy resolve is low. Here we go. Any orders that we can complete? No. Use drizzle water. That's not really happening. We could do it, I guess. Deliver 30 ale. That would be nice. Okay. Alright, we're going to favor them. They don't leave us and increase our impatience. This is tight. I don't think it's a good idea to accept any newcomers. These guys can get us some wine. Jerky. Alright, this is pretty good. We're making it through the storm. That's nice. Oh, new one. That's the one we've already done.
Oh, yeah.
And this will get us training gear and resin. What I'm going to do here is actually add woodcutters. It's kind of blasphemous, I know. But the reason for this is we need to get things going in terms of reputation. Gain 1 villager every time you discover a new glade. That would not help us. Gain 10 skewers every time you produce 10 pickled goods. We're not going to do that. Firekeeper's armor doesn't help us. More berries. Why not? You know what? Firekeeper's armor is probably a good idea. Every burn cyst removes an additional 50 corruption. I think we're going to be dealing with corruption this coming storm, so that'll help. We don't need to be favoring them, but we could be, and we gain reputation out of it. So let's do that. How much do they need? Current resolve 22, reputation threshold at 30. Okay. Okay, we're getting ale out of this, which will make everybody happy. Alright, we gained a new blueprint. Please. Roots and herbs. Use nearby farm fields for roots. This is what we were waiting for. Just double checking, just looking around. Yes, it is. Okay, let's get that built immediately. Unfortunately, I think it's going to be a year until we actually make use of this, which is very sad to me. farm fields. Yeah, they're not going to have that built in time. There's only one guy working on it. Okay, so biscuits. We can buy biscuits. We can buy pies. We can buy things to make our people happy is what I'm aiming for. So get rid of the wild presence. Get rid of all the amber. We can get rid of oil, although it's not worth much. Sea marrow is worth a ton. Look at that. Okay, buy all the things that make our people happy. Forage, why not? Jerky, pickled goods. And nobody likes skewers, right? What else could we get here? So, gain 3 wine for every 15 ale produced. That's interesting. We don't have the service building for luxury, do we? Otherwise, that would be quite interesting. We can, you know what? Let's auto that out. So we hold on to 14. Let's send in another. What else can we send in? We'll take one of these out and send in the oil to cover it. And then we have the 15 to buy that as well. So we'll trade this and we'll buy this. And hopefully our people just skyrocket in happiness. How much do they need? They need threshold gained. Reputation threshold is only 18, so let's stop favoring them. That's going to let our humans and beavers get much closer. Once they start consuming these pickled goods, the beavers will be happy, I think. And the porridge as well for the humans. Good stuff. Reputation. And we're cutting down the trees here. Now, I hope they can cut this down before the trader disappears. I don't think they're going to. Move this over here. This guy, actually, we'll put the berries back on. Stonecutter's camp is out. Let's move him back to the clay. Oh, the trader disappeared just as we opened this. Haunted cooperage. So if we cleansed it, we can make barrels, coats, and tea very efficiently. Making coats efficiently is not a bad idea. Or we could burn it down and gain very little out of doing so. So, -3 global resolve every 45 seconds while working on this. It would cost us some resin, which we can certainly afford, and some people. Let's get them going on that. We lose global resolve during the time that we need resolve, though. This might not be a good idea. And it just lets us build coats more efficiently, which we can kind of... We're not going to do that. I take it back. We're not doing that. Let's consume our sea marrow for this. We don't need to have 3 people working on it. It actually takes like no time to do this. Oh, this isn't the bad event. I was thinking that was the bad event. Excuse me. Hang on. Don't worry about that, guys. We need to do the ancient shrine. This ancient shrine will kill our people, and then we would lose the game. Hostilities increased by 300 points. But we would get some pies and stuff that we can sell, or we can excavate it and get some reputation. 15 tools for 0.5 reputation is not a great deal, but it is reputation, and we need reputation. How much can we get from this? 24 tools. How much? Do we even have 15 tools? Actually, that might be a problem. 22 tools. Oh, hold on. 22 out of 24. Oh, breaking this open is pretty tempting, though. Our scribe can make tools. They can't make any more tools. Okay, 22 out of 24 is not going to cut it. So we'll do this one. 15 tools gets us this thing excavated for some reputation. Send 2 people to work on that. And this thing, I think we'll do just for the biscuits. Or hold on to it for the citadel? Not sure. There's no need to get this done. There's no need to do that. Now, we do have roots here. That is very nice to see. So let's get harvesting, foraging on those roots. Do I already have a forager's camp? I do. Please do so. Instead of a human here, we'll put another beaver, and then we'll put the human in the forager's camp. Get those roots. Now, hostility's at 7. I am kind of wondering, reducing hostility would increase our resolve. Right? Pretty sure? Do we just start sacrificing goods even during the year? 282 wood, 63 coal. If I sacrifice wood, that makes our beavers happy. Okay, this is how we do it. Look at this. Next level strats. Additional blight rot disappeared. Okay, that's not good. New reputation. Impatience down. I think we're going to be okay for this storm. And I never put anybody in here. Okay. When the storm arrives, we'll remember to put someone in the herb garden for the roots. And then we will have all of the ale we could ever want. Look at this, though. +1 per minute. Okay, new blueprint. Tavern for leisure and luxury. Okay, so I think we want this for the luxury, or the guild house for the luxury, but I don't think that helps us unless we're trading. Is that right? Well, it would get us 2 global resolve. And traders arrive quicker. Okay, let's take the guild house. Yeah. We will build ourselves a guild house down here. This thing would also need some decorations. Okay. This is how we do it, is we lower the hostility and everybody becomes very happy. I guess you also have to fulfill all their needs as well, but excellent. New blueprint. Man, it's gone up so quickly now. Bakery, press, market, ranch. I don't know that we need any of these, actually. I think we're actually happy because we finally got the things we wanted. Biscuits and pies. We can make pies. Sure. I'm not going to bother right now. We could... Also, how much wood do we have? 180 wood. We're going to burn some more just to get that resolve going. It did not help enough. Okay. If we do this... Doesn't affect it. Okay. So that's the end of our super boost on resolve. The bakery could be built, but we'll just hold off. I'd rather just make biscuits as much as we can. We have uses for the other things. We don't have uses for skewers. Let's take the woodcutters. Whoop, take the woodcutters out. I'm not sure what I clicked right there. Alright, so harpies are still -2, but we can put beavers into this. That's going to increase 2, right? +2 global resolve? No? Why not? What? I put people into it. Alright. Well, at least they'll do the luxury stuff. And we want just 2 green decorations and 1 blue decoration. Actually, we have a blue decoration right up here. Altar of Decay, which has actually saved the game for us, honestly. We certainly would have died a while ago. We would have lost the game a while ago if it wasn't for that Altar of Decay. Because it lowers our hostility by 180. Bloodflower, okay. Get people working on that. The Bloodflowers have also helped. If it was any other negative modifier, it probably would have been really bad for us. We don't want to lose our Harpy, or do we? I think we're okay with losing the Harpy, actually. Lowers our hostility a little bit more. Do I care? I don't think I care. There we go, look. Bam. That is massive. That is such a big deal. The Harpy leaving gives us so much hostility reduction. Because of the big overall effect, Ominous Presence, and then also the Altar of Decay. Oh, another Bloodflower. That's the old herbalist that left. This Bloodflower needs to be dealt with. More grain. Happy to see it. And I think now we will do something about their happiness here. Okay. At the same time, I could sacrifice them to reduce hostility and then take more newcomers. Do that. Ziadani. We don't need anything that you carry. How are we doing on containers, actually? Are we still okay for barrels? We have wineskin still. And barrels. I don't see barrels. Maybe we don't have any. Oh. That may be the case, because we have roots. I don't see any barrels. Okay, so pottery. Hold on. Where is our ale production? I have completely forgotten where we're producing our ale. There we are. Pottery, wines. Oh, we got 67 barrels. We're doing fine. No problem. New cornerstone. Have a look at that. So, biscuit diet. Farmers are more efficient when they're under the effect of biscuits. 75% chance of producing double yields. That's really good. And 50% to amount of goods produced in the herb garden. Not bad. And produced in the plantation. I think we'll take the biscuit diet. And see, Danny, do you have anything interesting? We have roots, actually. I should have noticed that. We have 27 amber. We don't need the pottery. Let's buy some stuff here. Okay. What is this? A lumber mill, a brickyard, spiced ale, +5 to resolve under the effect of leisure. Puffed grain. Okay. Let's take that, and then we'll just buy as much as we can, and that's enough. 334 clay, though. Hey, do you want some bricks? We have bricks to trade. 13.5. Well. Okay. Good enough. And the beavers are super happy because they've got everything fulfilled. Look at that. Wow. Excellent. Okay. Well, we're going to win this with resolve here. The cooperage for better coats. We could still do that. But it does lower our resolve. I'm not a fan of doing that. That's how we're winning. Oh no! Put the humans in here. Quick, accept humans into the colony. 5 more humans. Herb garden. I forgot to put them in there. My bad. And the geyser pump. I don't know. We don't have anywhere for this to go. So I guess I could have just taken the human out of there instead of accepting more. We need housing. So let's put more beaver houses down because they've been great. Very reliable. I guess sometimes they get upset. That's okay. We'll put harpy houses down because they're whiny and they need it. And then we'll put human houses down because they're also reliable. Why not? Also, we need wood cutting. Oops. Alright. So we're at 8 hostility. That's not great. That's a lot of hostility. How are we doing on tools? Probably not great either. Let's get more stuff opened up. This is a forbidden place. Okay. Make your way through there, please. We have 6 builders, so that should be fine. But we're not going up. Oh, that's a lot of water skins. Okay, well they got some roots down. That'll help a little bit. Is this worth doing right now? Maybe it is. We're not gaining reputation from resolve anyways at the time. Yeah. So may as well cleanse this out. And we'll put in more woodcutters where we can. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Counts as 9 decorations of its type. Oh, it's harmony. Oh, I missed that. Sorry, I thought that was a blue decoration. My bad. The altar of decay is a harmony decoration. Okay, that makes sense. We're all working together to sacrifice people. We only have 2 resolve on the harpies, and we're in the middle of spring. We're in the middle of clearance. Why? Why are we out of biscuits? Okay. Harpies are unhappy. Harpies are starving? Why are we out of biscuits? Okay, so Fishman Soothsayer, let's have a quick look at this before we deal with the starvation issue. So we could capture him. Uh-oh. We could capture him for 1 reputation. The comforts of the civilized world are disgustingly unnatural to the fisherman. Every time 10 complex food, clothing, or service needs are fulfilled, 2 random villagers are killed. That seems bad. But we could do it. We could do it. What's this? Hostility is increased by 150 for every scout in your settlement. This includes idle scouts and workers assigned to this event. It's not so bad. And all negative forest mysteries require a higher hostility level to activate. That's not relevant to us at this point. That wouldn't help us much. It would get us pies. Pies would help with the starvation. I think we need this for the reputation, but the problem is having 2 people die every time 10 complex food, clothing, or services needs are fulfilled means a lot of people are going to die, which increases our impatience by quite a bit. So the question is, do we get to the end of this blood sorcery event without having lost? I don't know. I'm not sure what the answer to that one is. 15 tools. How are we doing on tools? And we didn't get any useful resources here. Should I have been buying tools from traders? Maybe. 9 tools. Not enough. Okay, hold on real quick. Just what's going on with the biscuits? We don't have flour? Okay, you guys can use roots and wheat for flour. Starvation's not cool. So they'll get that going. Hopefully they can finish working on that before the harpies starve. I'm going to put a limit of 50 on this. And yeah, they're starving. We can't do much about that, I think. We'll sacrifice a little bit of wood. Okay, let's get... Hang on. We definitely need to do this. So capture it. We're going to have to just put up with people dying. That's going to be a tough time. And harpies are going to be leaving us. Can't do much about that. Can we do much about it? Sacrifice some coal as well. This is bad. Okay, it didn't help. It didn't help. Hauler left, that's fine. We'll live without a hauler. Oh no. Our impatience is going to just skyrocket. We may have lost right here. Oh, I was feeling so good. I was thinking that we were in a good spot. Okay, so Firekeeper's gone. That's a really important one. Let's put a beaver in the hearth so we're not costing as much in burning. Yeah, how much coal? 40 coal, 129 wood. Not a lot. But we can use our oil for fueling the fire. That's not enough. Not quite. Well, I guess our hostility is going to go down when somebody leaves. Okay. Firekeeper's gone. Guild member needs to be added. Craftsman died. No workshop. That's okay. Alright. The harpies are still unhappy just because they don't have food. Just because you have nothing to eat. Ugh. Okay, everybody's dying and we're about to lose. That's so sad. Last game. This guy. Oh, man. That's so sad. I shouldn't have opened that. Well, I guess it wouldn't have mattered because we were starving anyway. I don't... Yeah. Ensure all villages have all their complex food needs fulfilled simultaneously. Amazing. Feeding the people, and then ironically what killed us was the starvation. Wow. We did get 82 food stockpiles as rewards. Why did we get so much? That's nice. Okay, well, too bad, too bad. You lose some, you lose some. Well, the Smoldering City has 104 foodstuffs. I don't think that's enough for us. What's this reward? All workers have a 10%... Ooh, a new cornerstone. All workers have a 10% higher chance of producing double yields, but they also have a 20% higher chance of consuming twice as much food during a break. Okay. That's interesting. I accept it. Let's look at our upgrades. 104 is not enough to do anything exciting with. What are we aiming for? Larger storage. So last time we got the worker capacity increase, which is a nice one. I think maybe we next go... we go here for last stand, maybe? I'm feeling like last stand is the way to go. It slows the overall impatience growth, which is important, I think. And then last stand gives us a chance to not lose. Yeah. I think that's what we'll aim for next. Alright. We'll do that next time.